Get my water too. Okay, we're live. Let me share this to my page. Okay. Oh God, this is what happens when you don't charge up like nothing. All my phones are about to go dead. Oh. Hello, Latasha Nicole. Thank you for being here. How is everybody? Thank y'all. Give me a second. Let me plug up my phone. Okay, because hers goes real fast. Oh, thank you. I know it do. I don't know why. That thing charged fast. That's the original. Must probably the power lightning. Hey. How y'all doing? This wonderful, lovely Monday. I ain't got no light over me. Sitting over here looking dark as I don't know what. All right. So y'all already know. I can start with the questions. Let me I'm gonna sit down. Whew. Okay. Ugh. Look, it's so dark. Try not to be so super dark over here. Okay. All right. Hey, that's right. Drop them dollar signs. Y'all know we always talk about stuff. Allison. Hi, Allison. I got your message. I will call you after the live, just so you know. So I did not ignore you. I am just still in the office. Still here. Okay. So, all right. So I know y'all want to know what's going on. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on, right? Let's pull up this. Let me pull up something. All right, so y'all know you guys can drop your questions as always. And for those who have not seen my messages, let me tell you, I'm trying to fix I got my little Mickey Mouse ears going on here. It's a little messed up. All right, so I have a number that you guys can now text me on. This number here, 407-698-3804. I want you guys to text me on here because now I can answer your questions a lot faster and I can send you automatic updates as things go on. So you no longer have to email me asking me if the stimulus has been passed or any of that. You can simply just text me. So please text this number that you see here on the screen, 407-698-3804. And as rental assistance programs open, as I find grants, I'm actually going to take the individuals that are in this text group and separate you guys into smaller groups. So if you want to know about grants, there will be a set group of you guys who just get all the grant information when it comes out. So make sure that you text me. I'm going to keep that up for you guys to see. And we're going to talk about this, what's going on with the loans in a minute. But let me bring up all of this stuff with the stimulus. So I have it down here somewhere, but I wanted to. So let me see if y'all got any questions. Hi, Shatra, my sister. Okay. So let's talk about SBA really fast before I get to the other stuff. So if you are trying to apply for the PPP, which is pretty much only going to be the only thing left pretty soon. Right now, the SBA has given small businesses, and I mean small, 20 or less employees, which majority of us only have 1 or 2 anyway. So if you are one of those businesses and you have not applied for your the PPP, this is the time that you need to do so. Now, let me tell you about this PPP really fast because a lot of people getting it wrong, okay? With the PPP, here is what you have to have. Now, if you're a DoorDash driver, you Grubhub, any of those things, that's great. I'm glad you guys have side businesses and side hustles to make you some money. There's nothing wrong with that. But what you do need is to at least have a fictitious name or an actual business so that you actually can have something to apply with. If you try to go for a PPP and apply just for yourself under your name, you will find that it's going to be quite difficult to answer some of the questions because you're just you and you're not a business. So you may run into that issue. Okay. So if you have a fictitious name or you have a LLC, a corporation or whatever already, then great. You shouldn't have any problem. You can apply. Okay. So it's 14 days the SBA is giving everybody who has 20 or less employees to try to get in for the PPP. Why? Because large businesses are always in taking all the money, and now they're trying to leave you guys some money on the table so you can apply. All right. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Now, if you apply, it is taking a lot longer than normal because SBA is doing a whole lot of checks. They're looking at the do not pay list. They're looking to see if you have any lawsuits. They're looking to see if you have criminal records, if you have child support that you owe, if you owe student loans. Before the first time, they were not doing that. They are looking at all of those things now. So if some of you have put in your PPP application and you haven't gotten anything back, that is why. They are making sure they check everything and everywhere to make sure that there is nothing or there's no reason that they should be giving you money and you're not supposed to get it. That's what they want to make sure that they're not doing. Okay. So they may still pay you anyway. You might still slip through the cracks because a lot of people do, but I'm just letting you know that is why it is taking so long. All right. What else? Another thing with the PPP now, individuals who are, and this is going to come down with the third stimulus package too. They're now going to open the loan to people who are not citizens of the United States, which is crazy to me. But that's just my opinion. But they're going to open it to almost everybody. But you can't be a criminal. You can't have a felony, at least in the last 2 years. And you can't have gotten in trouble for rioting or picketing or any of those type of things. So they're making sure that they're not giving you any money, but they're gonna give everybody else. Crazy. Let's see, what else? Oh, and I see somebody asked me a question, so here goes. The question is, does your LLC have to be in good standing to apply for a PPP? Absolutely, yes. So and when you say good standing, there really is no bad standing. The only bad standing is you didn't pay for your business to be activated, okay? So I want y'all to know that there are people going to jail, okay? There are people going to jail because they applied for loans for their business, not just PPP. This is the EIDL too. They applied for loans for their business. And what happened was, well, there's no business. And when the SBA did their checks, they're finding out that a lot of people lied. So I'm just going to tell y'all, if you notice, they're starting to send paperwork in the emails for you guys to do. They want you to have your board resolutions done with your meeting minutes. They want you to write a statement saying that you're accepting the loan and you're going to be solely responsible for it. They're asking for insurance. I haven't seen a lot of people get those emails anymore. I think they may have fell back from that, but they definitely are having people send in that stuff. Why? Because in my opinion, I look at it like they may be trying to catch people up. Just because of it. So if you are applying for a business loan, please make sure you have a business, okay? Don't get me wrong, the money's tempting. I know a lot of people done got that money and done cashed out and done ran and done spent the money and they're broke now, and that's cool. But I'm letting you know they could become a problem because they are now, as I'm starting to see, going after people. So that's just something to watch out for. Another thing to watch out for is to make sure that you read to see the differences in these loans, okay? So if you guys are going to do forgiveness for your loan, please make sure that it is for the PPP loan and not for the EIDL, okay? The EIDL, you will have to pay back. You should have already received paperwork from the SBA letting you know that they are no longer going to be handling your account in DC. You now got to contact somebody in Fort Worth, Texas, but you can go to pay.gov, pay.gov, sign up your account, and that's how you're going to make your payments, unless you're going to send them a check every month. Okay, the payments are going to be due in June, so that's coming around pretty fast. If you're unsure what type of loan you have, please ask somebody. If you're not asking me, ask the SBA, because I need you to not be late on your very first payment. And I need you not to be submitting a PPP forgiveness when you got an EIDL loan. All right. If you have a PPP loan, March 31st is the last day you can draw from that money. First draw or the second draw. Okay. And first draw means your first loan. Second draw means second loan. So you have until March 31st. If you're planning on doing PPP forgiveness, according to when your loan was issued, you may be under, well, most of you should be under 24 weeks of when you have to have spent this money, when you have to have started applying for it. If you're confused about that on the PPP, I'm going to tell you it's going to be different for each individual person. Please get with me or somebody that you trust so that you can get some information so that you'll know when you have to fill this out. I would hate for you to put in your PPP loan forgiveness and find out that you're late and now they're not going to forgive anything. Okay. And just so you guys know, if you got the PPP loan, 60% of that money, okay, that's over half, needs to go towards payroll. If it does not go towards payroll, and that's just, even if that's just you and no employees, if that much doesn't go towards payroll, then I can tell you, you can expect to be paying that loan back. All right. And if you do have to pay that loan back, it's 1% interest. That's it. It's only 1% interest. And you would pay that until it's paid off. Okay. All right. Let me see the questions. All right. Hey, Anthony, how are you? Hey, everybody. So FP, I'm not sure what you're interested in, but please let me know. I'm not sure if you're talking about the EIDL or the PPP. And yes, Anthony, they're not playing with people. It's crazy. And I know you're probably still waiting on your money, and I hope that you get it soon. All right. Okay. So, let's look at what's all going to come down with this loan, with this third stimulus. Okay. So a lot of y'all are waiting for this third stimulus. And let me tell you, please do not expect to see it until around April. I'm still sticking with April just because they take a while to roll things out and on time. You guys know they are always behind. But you see those tax return checks have been on point. They've been in fast into your account. They're going to make sure they pay you those because they know more money is coming with this third stimulus. All right. So if you ask me, is it going to get approved? Absolutely. Yes, I believe that. It is not approved yet. I know you guys keep seeing stuff in the news that says it was approved, but it only was approved in the House. All right. It was not approved anywhere else. Okay. So with this third stimulus package that is not approved yet, y'all know we're going to get an extension on unemployment. You should have seen by now they're throwing out all kind of numbers. $3,600 a year for the kids, the $3,000 new the tax credit, earned income tax credit is $3,000 a child. Unemployment should be looking at $400, should be $400 versus $300. But I'm not believing any of it until it's actually finalized. The House is much easier. They seem to pass a lot of stuff easier than when it goes to the Senate. So that could possibly change, but I'll tell you what's not going to change. 17 through 24 does not look like they are going to be included in this package. So if you have 18 or even 17, we had someone come in today that's 17 years old and his mom came with him and she filed his taxes. IRS says that a 17-year-old can come in and claim their stimulus, but they have to have an adult. So if you are, or somebody, your child, you claimed them before and you want them to get their stimulus, please, yes, they can come in and do it themselves. An adult needs to be with them, but they can go and get their own stimulus. I'm sure they need their $1,800, okay? 17 through 24, okay? Also, individuals who are on Social Security, we have a lot of those. They don't normally file taxes, which means they probably didn't get a stimulus check. They need to come and I say come because we do them free in our office. And if you need that information, let me know. We can also do it over the phone. The IRS is now allowing their VITA partners to take information over the phone. So even if you have individuals that are incarcerated, we take that information too, to make sure we file for them, to get their check. And yes, people have been filing for individuals who are incarcerated because they are entitled to a stimulus just like everybody else. So if you have any questions about that, we could talk about that. Actually, you can text my line. Let me put my number back up. I'm so happy about this. One, it helps me keep you guys all together because I have to go and search all over the place to get to y'all messages. And this just makes life a lot easier. So you can text me 407-698-3804. And this will help me get everything to you. All right. So it says, what if you open a business in 2021? If you open your business in 2021, you are not eligible for any of the government funding. So you're not eligible for PPP, you're not eligible for EIDL, but you could possibly be eligible for the other grants that they put out. And that is not the government grants. Those are all the other grants, the Verizons, the City Trends, the Black Lives Matter put out $1,000 grant the other day. And, I still have yet to find the portal where you can go and claim it. I'm still looking for it. But there's tons and tons of money that is going to be rolling downhill now and is going to continue to roll downhill because these businesses have to spend their money. That's a part of what they put in their mission statement, what they put in their requirements for the year in order for them to get the money from the government. So it is your job to get that money and spend it wisely. All right. Let's see. So if you're in Brevard County, Florida, they have put out rental assistance. If you're in Miami-Dade County, rental assistance is open. If you're in, for my individuals that are in Houston, that are out in Texas, dealing with that, thank God you guys have survived, but they have all types of assistance and they have housing assistance. SBA is giving money, FEMA's giving money, and you also can get rental assistance. That's available for you now. A lot of the other counties, a lot of you guys have inboxed me. I will be going through on my text line and I'll be sending you the information when your county is going to open up their rental assistance so that you can be the first one to apply. So that is my plug. If you want to be the first to know about things, you can get on my text list so that you can get that information. If you looked at my story, you guys see I put out the low cost and free dental program for the state of Florida. All right. If I have somebody that's in another state and you want that information, text that number and I can get you the free and low cost dental information for your state as well as your county and state for rental assistance. If I did not, if I didn't get you. I did not ask anybody to share my video, so I'm going to ask you guys now, take a moment, share this video so that you can introduce me to your friends. This is the only way we're going to keep growing and getting out good information and helping people. People tell me all the time, thank you for giving out this information. And I just want y'all to know that I absolutely have no problem. It is so much free shit out there. It's just so much discounted stuff out there. There's so much money out there that people don't get their hands on because they don't know about it. And my thing is, sometimes I don't even know how I come across it, but I do. I know how to search the internet very well and I can find a lot. And so there's no need for me to keep it because I can't use it all. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. So thank you for always being here on Mondays. Though, for those who are always here, those who are always asking me questions, it's my pleasure. It's not aggravating. It does get a little stressful sometimes because I want to get back to you guys quicker. But hey, I'm getting to you. All right. So thank y'all for sharing. If you haven't already shared, thank you for sharing the video. All right. The next question is, will the next stimulus allow child support to take it if you owe it? That is still out right now. By this coming Monday, I will know for sure. They have been throwing it up in the air. I've heard yes, and I've heard no, and that's based off of where I get my information from. So I'm going to tell you that it's up in the air. I would not doubt it. If they did, it wouldn't surprise me 1 second. Most of these stimulus packages are starting to look the same when it comes to the actual stimulus part. Now, the rest of the package is different. Okay. Let's see. So you guys already know Department of Education is not taking your money for your tax return. Everybody else is. Okay. So that was good. Let's see. A part of the stimulus package is going to be this new housing package where, yes, they're giving money to the states and the counties to give the money to you guys for rental assistance. But on top of that, giving you guys rental assistance, they are stating that they will be willing to pay up to a year Not finalized yet, but I will tell you, if you are behind on rent, it doesn't make any sense to go back and try to get a year's worth of money to pay back the landlord that's probably already mad and can't stand you. You're better off taking the money that you're going to get and finding someplace else to stay. Okay. We will see how this rolls out to see if they're going to allow people to use it for move-in assistance. It's going to be crazy to try to go and get back rent. But if you are going to go and get back rent, please make sure that you have that conversation with your landlord so they know that you are going to do everything in your power to get them the money, but they need to comply by making sure they give a copy of the lease. They can do an eviction notice to help you get put to the top of the list. Counties love that, especially if they see you have a 2 or 3 day eviction notice. They would love that, so they can put you on top of the list above everybody else. So make sure that you're doing that. The CDC eviction form that I listed before, and I don't know if you saw it, but there has been a judge that said that it is unconstitutional. So you may have some landlords, if you try to give it to them, they may be trying to say, no, we can't take this. That's not true. Okay. So the CDC has already taken steps to fight against this judge, this federal judge, to say it is not unconstitutional. So if you happen to have the form and you have to give it to your landlord and they don't want it, they can still take it because it is still good to go with the CDC and the rest of the federal government. All right. So they can't tell you, no, it's not going to work. Yes, it does. All right. Let's see, what other question do we have? Okay. So Anthony, you had to get hazard insurance. That's right. A lot of people have to get hazard insurance if their loan is $30,000 or actually $50,000 or less. Okay. Latricia, I think that's how I'm saying, Latricia McIntyre. Absolutely. If you need help, I will help you apply for that. That is not a problem at all. No, Darnell, it is not up for startup businesses, the PPP and the EIDL, but there's a ton of money out there right now. I'm telling y'all, it's so many grants that I tried to snap pictures of. I almost wish I had a place to send them. That's why I got this text group, because it's just too many to make a video. So I'm like, I'm just going to start sending them to everybody who wants the grant info. And you're going to have to text me to get on my text line because it's just too much. All right. Let's see. What else did Hey, Dwight, thank you. All right. I wanted to see what else did I put in my story. So I put the dental information. There is a new, and this is coming out with this third stimulus, but they're using some of the money they had already. Now, if you are in school and you are getting a Pell Grant, you can now get an additional $10,000 to pay for your schooling on top of that through the WIOA program. And that's only through like your unemployment office. But what is happening, and this is at least for the state of Florida, you have to go through your career source office. I have a link already in my text group. Look, let me put that number back up there. I have a link already with my text group, and the link sends you to a page letting you know, so you can pick which career source county or office that belongs to you based off of where you live. You call them to see if whatever classes you're taking, if your degree program, your certificate program, if it qualifies. If it does, you're going to go up there, fill out the application, and they're going to give you $10,000. They're going to pay it to the school though. And it didn't say they were going to give you the excess, but it's a possibility that they will. Because after your Pell Grant usually pays for everything. If you're a person that gets Pell Grant and student loan, then your Pell Grant will pay for the expenses first. The WIOA will pay for the expenses second. And then your student loan is all your money. Okay. So we don't want you to miss out on that. So if you're interested in that, you can go to my story, or you can just text me. And if you remember anything about what I talked about tonight, at least say WIOA so that I can send you the information for that. All right. So let me keep going. Hey, Fatima. Hey, Melanin Poppin'. All right. It says, I know I received the EIDL, but the knowledge of the PPP wasn't clear until now. Yeah, a lot of people don't really understand how the PPP works. And that's just because they thought that you had to have employees to apply for it. And you do not have to have employees to apply for the PPP. All you really have to do is at least have your own thing going. There are a lot of people who have lawn service businesses. There are people who who are handyman, they should be applying for the PPP. If you are a sole person, you work by yourself and you have a side business, why not apply? It cannot hurt. It's going to take a couple weeks to get an answer back, but it's not going to hurt you to do it. The only thing is you have to have had that business in at least by February 15th, 2020. Duval, Jacksonville, China Star, send me a text message so that I can send that to you. Jacksonville's rental assistance program will be opening up soon. They are not open yet. All right. There's only a few counties in Florida that are open now. And those counties are the counties that have the majority of the money, and everybody does their census. Okay. So this is why I stress that you need to do that census when it does come out, because you see why some counties has money. St. Lucie County, especially, I know I got some St. Lucie County people watching. St. Lucie County never has stuff open. And if it is open, it goes just like this. And that's because a lot of people don't do the census there. And when the money comes out, everybody and their mom's rushing for it, and there isn't anything left over. So remember that when it's time for the census again. All right. Tiffany Levine, send that to me, please, on my text line, and I will get you. Baltimore actually has some good business grants and some rental assistance. So I will let you know. Okay, so the per kid right now with the stimulus, the way that they're talking, it is $1,400 for everybody except 17 through 24. And I'm also going to throw in Social Security recipients, okay? A lot of Social Security recipients don't file taxes, so it's a chance that they're not going to be included. If you are, or you know someone who is a Social Security recipient and they did not get the stimulus, or they were added as a dependent, again, have them come and file their taxes so that they can do the same simple tax return that we did before when the first stimulus came out, so that they can get the money, all right? Joel G. Germain, this is the text line. I'm telling y'all, this text line gonna be the new hotline. We don't need Clubhouse and all that. We're gonna start sending stuff to each other right through here. You can get me very easily that way, and I will send you pretty much whatever you want. And it beats me having to post everything on Facebook. Okay, Melanin Poppin', I will check my inbox. Today was a very busy day. It's Monday. Mondays are always so busy for me, so I did not get a chance to look at that. Look at that, Shardia. Thank you. Let me post that. So we growing, okay? If we got anybody here that's in Alabama, we have rental and utility assistance. And you know what? Thank you for sharing that, because I'm going to take a picture of that, because I have somebody right now that I know, bam, it's probably backwards to them, but I'm going to have them look that up so that they can go and get that as well. Let me go through my story, because I'm trying to remember everything that I put up for y'all. So let me see. So Dade County, they have their rental assistance open today. Okay, so I got to put up some more stuff because my story done went dry. I hate this 24 hours on Facebook. It just doesn't give you long enough to do anything. All right. It says, Michelle says, has anyone received their refund that filed business taxes or etc.? Nobody has told me that they received their refund that has done business taxes yet. If anybody here has gotten their refund that filed business, by their business taxes, please let me know, so that we can let the group know. And I wanted to tell y'all, because I saw this too, the student loans. Y'all know Biden is only trying to do $10,000. Now, I don't know how much that's going to help y'all. That's probably going to be $100 off your payment, if that. But that is supposed to come down the pipeline for the third stimulus, but I don't think it's going to make it. Okay. I really think that it's going to probably get thrown in later. This is a lot of money that he's trying to give out and free people from. I don't think that's going to make it. If you guys have seen already, the $15 for the minimum wage, it's made it in the bill, but it is not going to be $15 right away. It is going to be $15. They're going to work their way to it. They have until 2025 to add that in. So if you guys were expecting to get that $15 so y'all can go and party it up and making all this more money down, it's just not going to happen, unfortunately. It's going to be stretched to 2025. It's just going to be too difficult to do right now. So I can see why they would do something like that. So just to let y'all know, so please do not be too disappointed, because that's why they're giving out all this other money, because it's not going to be too much else that they can give y'all other than this stimulus money, this money for the kids, they're trying to, raise the earned income tax credit. I don't know why. Tax season is going to be over in about a month or so. So that's probably going to be for next year. Let's see what else you guys have. All right. Someone asked, what's my business address? All right. So I did not talk about it because I don't really talk about it too much, but I just wanted you guys to know that I did, with all that's going on, I actually did open up an office, and I'm here in Melbourne off of Babcock. I will gladly post that on my timeline. I will gladly send that to the group so you guys can see all the different services that we offer. I do not just help people that are local. I have customers in all states. Majority of the stuff that we do can be done for anybody, because a lot of it is going to be federal stuff. A lot of it's going to be stuff that we could do dealing with the courthouse or dealing with the credit bureau. So that there isn't a limitation or mileage or a limit on where I can go to assist everybody. So I will put that out again so you guys can see what it is that I can do to help you, and let me know if I can. All right. Let's see. Hey, you helped me in so many ways you do not imagine. I've also been sharing your page and your knowledge to people. Thank you so much, James. I appreciate that. Again, I do this because, well, somebody has to. And we all should be helping one another. I got mine. I still have more to get. But if I got it already, there should be no reason why I can't help you get it. All right. So that is what I'm here to do. And I love that a lot of you guys see this things the same way. Thank you for sharing tips and information that you get. Believe me, I'm trying to go worldwide, not just in Florida. So wherever you live, if you have information, if you have tips, you got rental, any kind of info that I can share, boom, send it to this number right here, 407-698-3804. Okay. And yes, Mindy, I'm loving your messages every Monday. Everybody give Mindy a round of applause. Yay, Mindy. She is closing on her house tomorrow. Congratulations. You deserve it very, very much. And this is exactly what I want everybody to feel, what being a homeowner is. It is a hell of a feeling. It's a hell of a responsibility. But when you become a homeowner, you then, to me, you now have room to talk. Now you can go to these meetings and vote against this. And I don't want this. You have a say when you become a homeowner. There's nothing more important. And that's what I want everybody to have. All right. So congratulations, Mindy. Do you have to file 2020 to get to 1,400 stimulus? Miss Robinette, how you doing? I hope everything is okay with you and your situation with unemployment. You do not have to file your 2020 to get the $1,400 stimulus. That's if you're an individual that makes a lot of money, you make more than $75,000. Yes, you want to file before the third stimulus is approved so that they can use the lesser of your income. Okay, 2020 probably hit a lot of people hard. If you want them to use the lesser of your income, you would want to file your taxes beforehand so that they're not basing your stimulus off of any amount over the 75. The majority of the people that watch my live, they are middle to low income. So majority of you do not have to worry about that. You will get your 1,400. But if you're in that 17 through 24, if you're that person that gets Social Security and you normally don't, you would need to file so that you can make sure that, one, they got your direct deposit information, they got your updated address, and to try to get the stimulus. If you do not get the stimulus when everybody else does, you will have to come back and file again at tax time. And to keep people from having to do that, I'm telling them to come in and file a simple tax return for the first and the second stimulus so that they have your information ready for this third one. Okay. So if you already got them, your first and second, there's no need for you to do anything but wait. But if you haven't got the first and second one, you need to so that you can get it. Okay. Michelle, thank you, because my 21 days will be up on the 5th. Yes, please let me know what happens with your situation. Love hearing updates, whether good or bad, so that we know how to spread the information to other people. All right, so Rena, same thing with you. All y'all got to do is text the line if you want any help with doing the PPP. We got 2 weeks, y'all. We got a little less than 2 weeks to get as many applications in as possible before they start giving the big boys all the big money, okay? It ends on March 31st. So that means they only going to have 2 weeks left to go and try to get all the money that you didn't get. So if you want to get something and you got a business, I'm talking to you over there. Yes, you got a business too. Make sure you apply. So look at that. That goes for everybody, even people that's in this office with me. And I want everybody to get some of the pie, especially if they're qualified. All right, is the $3,000 per child a monthly payment or a child tax refund? The $3,000 is not going to be monthly. That is going to be broken down over, and I think it's $3,600, and it's going to be broken down over 12 months. And I believe that's going to come out to, I don't know, $300 a month or something like that. They're going to be giving each person per child. Okay, that's what they're saying that's going to be in the stimulus. I do believe it's possible that's going to happen. Why? Because they're not paying 17 through 24. Why? Because they're taking people's stimulus for tax refunds, owing child support. So this will help, and it probably will help a lot because unemployment damn sure ain't coming on time. All right. So a lot of you have expressed your frustrations, and so I understand what you're going through. So the $3,000 that you're talking about, Aisha, is the $3,000 earned income credit that they're going to use. I just got a message saying that they're going to do it, but it's only going to be good for 1 year. All right. So, okay. Inbox me the address. Okay. So Cassie, I will send you want my business address? Okay. I will send you the address. Okay. And just so you guys know, if you're local and you want somebody to bake you something, this wonderful lady, Miss Cassie Griffin, is a baker, and she designs cakes, cookies, muffins, crackers. I mean, anything you think of, she's going to design it. And I have to say that she's majorly self-taught. I have seen her start from the bottom to where she is now, and I'm very proud. She's doing an excellent job. She does parties. She also delivers, and catch on a good day, she'll put it in the mail. Okay. All right. So the list for the school, again, if you want the list for the school, if you want any dental information, some people not, and I ain't even being funny, not funny at all, but a lot of people need to get some dental work. Okay. And if you know somebody that needs some dental work, stop being prideful and go on and call these people, because a lot of these services are free. A lot of y'all got teeth that need to be extracted, but you can't. You walk around here with sores in your mouth, cracked tooth, chipped tooth, no teeth, whatever it is. We need to go get it taken care of. And I got the list. If you live in Florida, I got the list if you live in any state, just like I'm going to have the list for individuals who are, who live in other states as well. So y'all know I don't like to keep you long, but I'm just going to go through a couple things really fast through my pictures, because I snap a lot of pictures. All right. If you're an individual that lives in Texas or any of those areas that were affected by storms, whether that's Tennessee, from the individuals who got the bombing, when the guy bombed down in Tennessee, if you're affected by that, if you're affected in Oklahoma, Louisiana, or Texas, the SBA is offering a virtual recovery center. So you can actually call them. If you need that info, let me get my number back up, because I'm trying to get y'all to text me, because it's so much easier to give it all to y'all in one way than like 17 different ways. If you need that information for the SBA and you live in one of those areas that were hit, then all you need to do is text this number, and you can text this number several times. That's fine. I will see what it is that you're looking for and send it. Just say you're looking for the virtual office. I'll know what that means. Okay. The virtual office is SBA. They know people can't go anywhere. It's hard to get places, but if you need, you can go through their virtual office to get some assistance. Okay. You don't even have to move. You can just do it all from home. FEMA too. Okay. So if you need that, then you guys make sure you let me know about that. Okay. Now this is going to be a little off topic, but I had to put this out because I've just had some personal experience with this with some people. And you guys know I'm always trying to put out stuff while I can think of everything. But I know a lot of people don't like to plan or like to talk about death or any of those things. But I'm going to tell you, it is happening all around us. And if you're not going to get no life insurance, that's your choice. Okay. I would definitely tell you to get life insurance. I got an awesome guy that I can refer you to if you need his information. He can give you a life insurance policy pretty much in any state. But if you need life insurance, that's one thing. But I'll tell you what I'm noticing a lot of people are having problems with. Now, this might sound crazy, but I have a template that will allow you to go in and put in your information in case you die. You can leave this stuff to your siblings. You can leave it to your loved ones, to your spouse, whomever, so that they can have your information. Do you know something as small as the pin to your phone makes a difference if you die? If people can't get into your phone, how can they get to your emails? How can they see what bills you had to pay or who you called or who you text? There may be things that are in your phone that are important. And guess what? A death certificate and a power of attorney or a police report is not going to be enough to have them open, especially if you have an iPhone. If you have an iPhone, there's almost literally nothing you could do to get in it unless you know somebody that can jailbreak that phone and get in it. But there's really nothing you could do to get in that phone without losing all of your information. So if you want the packet that I have, and it's pretty much called In Case of Death, you can put everything, your bank account numbers in there, your insurance policy information. I mean, you know, because people don't write this stuff down. So if you need that type of stuff, you want something in case of death, then all you got to do is text this number again, because I'm telling you, I'm sending everything through this phone. Just put death and I'll know what it is and I will send it to you. If you happen to send me a message in my inbox, that's fine. I'm still going to defer you to this number to text me. Please, please, I'm telling y'all, small stuff like that makes a big difference. You do not want to pass on and leave your loved ones to be scrambling to try to get a hold of your stuff, and they can't even get in your phone because it's locked. All right. So something as small as that makes a big difference. Not only that, the PIN to your debit cards. How can they get any money out of your account? Nobody. What if they don't know your PIN code? What if they don't know what zip code you use for your credit cards? Little small stuff like that matters. All right. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. If you do need something, you can definitely let me know. Just text death and I'll know exactly what it is that you're looking for. Okay. If you're in Brevard, also, before y'all know I got to run through it. If you're in Brevard, I do have a rental available where they are accepting Section 8. Okay. It is $1,700 a month. But if your Section 8 does not cover the full amount and there's something left that you would have to pay, that is fine. We'll be willing to look at all applications. We're going to look at credit. We want to make a decision quite fast. So if you're interested in moving into the 4-bedroom, and I'll put those pictures up again on my story after this, then please, by all means, inbox me and let me know. We are at the application stage now, so we're ready to start taking people because the house had to get, all the upgrades and everything had to get done. And now that they're done, now we can move on to what is next. All right. Let me see. Hold on before I let y'all go. Y'all know I take pictures of everything. So 1 second. Let me see. Wait. And then I'm going to look and see if you guys have any questions too. Thank you very much. So if you need any information for Tennessee, James, just text me that. I have found some information for Tennessee. I'm telling you, I just be finding all kinds of stuff. I don't even know how I be finding it, but I do. All right. Let's see. And also if you're having damages in those states, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Texas, any damages in those states, all you need to do is make sure you take pictures. Contact your insurance company first, because FEMA will not cover anything that your insurance company will cover, and they will turn you down real quick. All right. So make sure you go through your insurance company before you bother them, because we don't want no problems, because they will tell you no, and they'll make you think that they can't help you with nothing, but they can. They just want your insurance company to pay first. I've been through this before with the hurricane here in Florida, and I'm just telling you, that's what you have to do. Go through them first. All right. Let's see. All right. So I mentioned the dental care. I got that booklet for everybody. I also got vision care. People got a problem with their eyes. If your Medicaid or your Medicare, those things don't cover it. I have low cost and free and grants that will pay for vision for children and adults. All you got to do is text vision to, hold on, let me put that number up. Y'all know I'm gonna keep going back to this number. Text vision to this number, and you should automatically get a reply of some programs that are out there. I found some more prescription eyeglass programs that'll help y'all as well. And okay, let's see which rental list. Okay, Seminole County, they opened up their rental program. Their rental assistance opened up today. Pinellas County, if you're in Florida, that's going to open up later this week. And Oh, I know what I want to tell y'all. I was waiting to the last minute because you know, y'all be getting on here and be on here for 5 minutes and then go. So I'm gonna save some of the good stuff for last. As soon as this third stimulus drops, I'm gonna let y'all know income. If you get food stamps, if you get SNAP, WIC, Medicaid, whatever you qualify for, they're bringing it back. The low cost, what is it? It's low cost internet for $50, and they're doing discounted laptops for your children. Okay, now they don't know if you're getting it for your kids or not, but I'm gonna tell you, $100 for a laptop is really good. So once they put the link back up, I will put the link up, but that is coming through. So they are going to create a lot of new programs for low income. So that also means we're gonna be looking out for FP&L. Some of these electric companies to offer programs for low income. We're looking for all of that. So stay tuned for that. It is coming. And let's see. And if you're in Palm Beach County, your rental assistance should be opening this week. All it says is the beginning of March. Today is the 1st. So I will keep an eye open all this week for Palm Beach County. That will be opening as well. And let's see. And I also found some, oh, well, if you're interested in buying a house, let me tell y'all, Chase Bank got a good thing going on. I will put this link up. Chase is giving, I can tell you in Florida, it said like up to $50,000 to help you with a down payment for your home. So you can't beat that. So I don't know why Chase Bank is doing it. Maybe they did some stuff like Wells Fargo and screwed some people over. Now they're trying to make up for it. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I found it. And I will put that up in the story. And if you're interested in getting any information from the Chase Bank, just say Chase in the text. And like I said, you could text it several times with several keywords. It's just for me to know what you guys are looking for. All right. And if you need credit help, Miss Crystal, all you got to do is text credit to that number, and then I will reply and tell you what it is that I need you to send me, because I'm telling y'all, if you have not started working on your credit, you're running behind. But we definitely want you to work on it, because why? They are busy right now. The credit bureaus ain't really thinking about y'all. This is the perfect time to go and try to clean up a lot of stuff that you did not while they're not paying attention. The little TikTok TransUnion trick that the guy posted that went viral, well, that's dead. Nobody can even use that anymore. So all you can do now is try to fix it the good old-fashioned way with a credit repair person. If I can help you, I will. If I can't, I'll tell you. Yeah, it's definitely time to get this going. Hey, Chantel, I hope you didn't miss much. We're just really waiting for this to drop so I can drop all of the information at one time, trying to get you guys to go to this number so that I can give you guys the info before I give anybody else. All right, because people who are going to be in my little text group are going to get stuff that nobody else is going to get, because I can't keep updating social media all the time because it's just me. All right, so it's kind of hard. All right, can my boyfriend change his bank account info before this next stimulus? He can only change it. He can change it by mailing a form to the IRS, but that takes 4 to 6 weeks. You could try to fax it to see if that'll get there faster. Or he can file his taxes and update his information that way. Okay, Cassie? All right, let me answer these, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. If you have 3 businesses, can you still apply for grants or loans separately with each individual business? Use your social security number and one business with LLC. That would be great if you could, but the SBA is now saying no, you cannot, because you're gonna use duplicate information. So if you have separate bank account, separate business owner, separate EIN, separate business address, separate business email, then yes. But if they're all pretty much running the same, they're going to come back as a duplicate or a multiple application. So I will not waste my time. You can't even do it on the PPP. The PPP explicitly asks you, are you an owner of more than one business? They're doing that to cut down, because they know a lot of y'all are not applying for it. You're not putting all of your businesses on your tax return. So that's why they're changing that. Okay. Rena, if you want the dentist information, please text it to the number. I'm gonna give y'all this number again. Y'all gonna have to text me 698-3804. Text this number. Thank you, everybody, I appreciate that. Thank you, Melissa, for posting that. And Terry, same for you. I got some info for North Carolina. Liz, I got that Chase info, but I want y'all to send it to me on the text so that I can send it to you personally. And then all you do is share it from your phone to whoever you want to. It makes it a lot easier that way for me going forward. Okay. So, all All right, so we got Chase, we got oh look, I got grants popping up now, so I'm like, I ain't even gonna read the grants right now. That's just too much. So if you want anything about the dentist, the prescriptions with the eyeglass, you want Chase information, you want information about what to do after you die, if you want that booklet to put your information in to give to your loved ones, if you want information about the Pell Grant, and how to get the extra money on top of your Pell Grant and student loans, then again, all of this is going to be through text. Also, St. Cloud, if you're in St. Cloud, they got two business grants that are currently open right now. If you want that information, please, all you got to do is text St. Cloud to the number, and I'm going to keep this number up for y'all so that you can see. Let's see. We have, okay, Pinellas County is doing free legal aid. All right. So if you're a person that's dealing with one of them landlords that's becoming a problem, and you're not in Pinellas County, there's other places you can go for resources. There are a lot of free legal aid clinics. If you need information to a legal aid in your area, I have that as well. Okay. And I think that's going to be it for tonight. Y'all know, don't worry, it's going to be a whole bunch coming in the text line. So thank y'all for watching. I'm not going to keep y'all long. Y'all know I do not try to keep y'all here a long time. But remember, if you can, text the number so I can send you the information. It's one thing for me to come out and tell you, but if you're not watching this show with a pen and piece of paper, believe me, you'll probably get lost. So I'm making it easier for you to text me. And then all you got to do is, if whatever you remember about that we talked about tonight, put it in the message so that I can send you the information. And if not, we'll figure it out next week or, some weeks going forward. So you guys stay safe, stay blessed, keep watching on my pages, keep watching out for the messages coming through. There is money coming, and I am out here like a bloodhound finding it and giving the information back to you. So happy Monday. I'll see you guys next Monday. Mondays go by so fast, but now we can stay in touch right here through the week with your questions. All right. So talk to you guys later. Happy Monday, and I'll see you next Monday. All righty. Bye.